Max, you're allowed to run.
Hello everyone, this is the Lion Pen C, and we are back with Rogue Lords. Last time the devil made me do it, this time screw the rules, I'm the devil. I want to thank everybody who checked this out, both on my YouTube and here. I really appreciate it.
I don't even remember who all these skulls belong to. Mortals who tried to defy me. Disciples who betrayed me. It doesn't matter anymore.
So last time we were running through the first storyline. We unfortunately lost, but we did unlock the White Lady, the Banshee. I'm not too keen on her, not right away. So I think I'm going to stay with the same team I did have.
Cut from the creature of the same name, drives out all inspiration from anyone who enters into contact with it. It is thus an object that humans consider to be cursed. And
actually, let's do this. So we're going to have the White Lady take the place of the Headless Horseman. Now, so we're going to come over here, start the book chapter, and it doesn't change from the last time.
Go to the home of a poet.
It is a poet who has lost all inspiration.
The nightmare
and now we're
only
moving
beginning.
on. But we got some good terror things. Let's see, we have 60 if we go to the Grim Reaper, 60 if we go to the fight. Disciples discover a trait, or sacrificing a skill, discover another with a higher rarity than the one sacrificed. That's some good choices. You know what? I think we're going to the sacrificial altar. So we need to go this way.
Many humans lie dead among the roots of these trees. I quite like this place.
Now, I could set up terror in 3 nights, or I could get a skill. I think I want to set up the terror. Try to hit that terror quota.
You called me
All right,
times.
Now her whole thing is, number one, she does spiritual damage rather than physical damage. And hold on a second. Go options, sound. Alright. Her whole thing is she does spiritual damage with wearing her masks. So we're going to use the Mask of Torment.
I'm listening, Master.
And we're going to have her.
Who shall die tonight? What game are we playing? Dirt tasting. Oh, you're going to love it.
I'm parched.
And there's Turgon.
Seems I got carried away. It seems I got carried away. I'm parched. I feed in the darkness.
Give everybody back his stuff. And now we're gonna go back up to the white.
Dirty again. I have to get my hands dirty again. I'm bathed in
Mortals. From now on, you
And dead.
belong to me. The people fear me once again.
Ooh,
That is how
cool.
it
So cool. So the random one and the event both give us a random trait when we hit it. That's kind of cool. But we're gonna go up here.
What a charming valley. My disciples will have to fix that. This sacrifice will make one of you more powerful. But who will I choose?
No. We're gonna do her. So
With that, the humans will finally submit to my yoke.
Lunatic Strike. Apply 5 bleeding. That's really good. And Mirror Blade. Ooh, all of these are good. We're gonna do Twisted Reflection because if I mirror it, it will actually do even more damage. It can put even up to 10 Bloodthirsty on somebody.
Their time is counted.
Oh, they're way up there. I gotta go for the middle one. Okay, so 2 stealth and 2 physical strength. Or 2 physical damage. 3 physical damage, but that's worthless to her because none of her attacks do physical damage. And so he will be who we go for.
At your service, master.
The executioner in this town has a reputation for killing the condemned softly, offering them a dignified death far from the public eye. Hell won't find its lost splendor like that. Your disciples are going to teach him the value of cruelty and the pleasure of torture. The executioner is commonly sharpening his axe, ensuring that the blade's edge is as sharp as a razor. It's unnatural. An executioner's axe should be rusty and blunt from the heads it's severed and the blood it's drunk. You need to repair this sacrilege. Dracula is ready to kill the kind-hearted executioner or make him face a fate worse than death. I can curse his act, or I can teach him to be cruel. You can also just kill him. All of these are considered succeeding, so Dracula will still get the bonus, but to get the additional ones, you have to use these.
Let's get
So
down to
we're gonna
business.
cheat. We're gonna curse his axe because I find that
Is
the
absolute.
best.
Perfect.
Dracula pulls a spell of torment on puts a spell of torment on the executioner's axe. From now on, his victims' heads will remain alive even after they've been severed from their bodies. Their atrocious screams will resonate through the
My
town for
influence is
eternity.
growing.
Which caused more terror. Hey, dragon.
Knowledge is power.
So now there's even more. So we're going up this way because I wanted this one.
I hate fields.
Oh, we had
Love
two.
to see them burn.
So now, she got Chilling Gaze.
Now the
Sweet.
mortals can do.
He's up to 60, and we have two things. So let's do this event first. Alright, in this one, it'll give him 8 on both of his main health stats. Same thing with her. And that's true basically for all of them. Or, well, this will give her 12 on Spirit. Ooh, that's pretty good. You need Temptation and Scare. She's got a good Scare, does not have a good Temptation. And only he has a good Temptation, but let's do this.
Oh, that looks like fun.
Rumors have it that Sister Dolores, a powerful Sanctua Lumen exorcist, is in Bexley. She protects the region by banishing evil from the hearts of humankind. This mortal is a threat that must be eliminated at any price. But killing her isn't enough. Her reputation must also be ruined to ensure that her devotees lose faith in her powers. This way, your dominion over Bexley will be untested. Because of Sister Dolores, there is no crime or violence in Bexley. Here, all the inhabitants are fervent Sanctus Lumen devotees. So much goodwill is thoroughly revolting. So let's be evil. Sister Dolores is in public place would show the inhabitants that light is useless against your power. But Bloody Mary might be able to push her to betray the mortal she protects. I could challenge her, or I could possess her mind. Now let's challenge her. Let's see what that one is. Bloody Mary begins to massacre innocents in the town square to force Sister Dolores and her acolytes to show themselves. Poor lost sheep, have no fear. I'm going to show you the path of light. Which leads us into a combat.
Bow before your queen. What game are we playing?
And I'm going to show you why this is so dangerous.
Keep killing. I need more souls.
Mirror, mirror, who shall die tonight? I'm going to...
And that's her dead.
Humans are such frail creatures.
And she lost. Killed by Dracula. Sister Dolores is beaten and at your mercy. The entire population of Bexley holds its breath, observing this scene. What's stopping you from finishing me off? Is it pity that stays your hand? The light can save everyone, even you. I failed in this task, but someone else will take up my work. Someone better, who will know how to break the chains that bind you to Satan. Her defiant attitude has rekindled hope in the mortal hearts. Bloody Mary must shut her up immediately or break her in front of the followers. I plan to break her.
Can I try again?
Oh, I failed. I hate when that happens. I had a 90% chance of passing and it failed. Are you serious? Offers her a taste of the tortures you have in store for her. Unfortunately, Sister Dolores endures her suffering like a true saint. In the end, she dies in your disciples' arms without having shown the slightest sign of weakness. All around, the inhabitants of Bexley stand as if animated by divine inspiration. Sister Dolores' sacrifice has shown them that you have no power over the devotees of the light. Your name inspires no fear, and their faith is unshakable. You have nothing more out of this city. Damn. That is not good for the home team. You're a pathetic good for nothing. You're getting on my nerves. Maybe I should imprison you in my mirror.
Expect that.
He lost stealth.
Want it.
She lost max spirit points. Oh, so bad. So bad. I hate when games do that. Where somebody should have won something hands down, and then it says, no, you didn't win it. He needs ruse. That would get him more stuff. That gets physical damage, which is no good. I really need that.
At your service.
Let's have him do it. A murder of crows attracts your attention. As you get close, the birds fly away to reveal a half-devoured body of a man. The world has been getting kinder since you forced exile, and the corpses of travelers aren't as numerous on the roads as they once were. Fortunately, you've returned and things can start going back to normal. Dracula leans over the corpse to examine it. I can identify the body.
It's high time I
I'm going
interfered.
to.
The dice were loaded from the start.
Dracula is certain it's a demon hunter. He can recognize the revolting smell anywhere, even when it's camouflaged by the odor of decomposition. When Dracula looks more closely, he notices that underneath the beak marks left by the crows is signs of a rat attack. The little monsters must still be somewhere close by. Dracula leans over the corpse to examine it.
I don't like this situation. Let's...
We're gonna take the rats. An army of rats emerges from the undergrowth, completely hypnotized by Dracula's call. Immobile and silent, they await Dracula's orders like perfect, well-trained soldiers. Let's send them to terrorize humanity. With a wave of your hand, your disciple sends them to attack the local towns. It's amazing how much small creatures can create such
the
utter
nightmare
chaos.
is only beginning.
Next time, can you do it in color, bloods, and screams? When you get to be my age, few things can still present a challenge worthy of a name.
It's for me.
And she got careful, more stealth, more max, and
Knowledge
spiritual
is
points.
power.
he got occultism up and max spiritual points up. That's good.
Knowledge is power.
And to think that such a powerful relic was hidden in this rat hole.
Okay, so we know what the Warhorn does. We used it in the last game. And I don't want the Corrupt Talisman because it halves your essence, but everybody gets stronger. When a disciple inflicts physical damage, they earn +1 spiritual damage. Bleeding and decomposition inflict 2 times more damage. So doing physical gives me spiritual, and then there's another one later that doing spiritual gives you physical. That's not going to help the white. That's not going to help the white lady at all. So we're not going to do this one, as much as it would be nice because of the fact that I have that ×5 bleeding with Bloody Mary. It's not going to help, so You know what? Let's try the corrupted talisman. We didn't take it last time. Let's see what happens with that.
This sanctuary is an insult to my glory. Destroy it.
So we need occultism and ruse. This will give him 1 ruse, 1 occultism, and more health. Ooh, plus 3 of ruse. But you already have some
At
good
your service,
occultism.
master.
A huge cloud of ash hovers over Sanctuary. You send your disciples to see what's going on. They arrive to discover a huge Terran in total ruin. A human is prostrate in the middle of the ashes, submerged in grief. She seems to be the only survivor of the calamity. This would be the perfect place for Sinister Land on which to rekindle your power. The Survivor. Sinister lands have become scarce since your exile. In earlier days, there were many of them. Malignant forests, rancid swamps, sterile plains. An interesting and diverse assortment of regions in which humans would unvaryingly lose their way and die. These sinister lands were like oases for your servants. Here, they can rest and renew their strength after a battle with the forces of good, raise monsters away from the snooping eyes, or perfect their use of the occult arts. For you, these lands were the closest thing to a temple on the surface, or a home away from home. Dracula wants to interrogate the mortal to find out what happened to the village. We can question them, capture the lost souls, or turn the village into Sinister Land. Let's question first. The mortal does not even react to Dracula's presence. She is so overwhelmed with grief and shock that it seems nothing will wake her. If you want answers, you'll have to extract them directly from her memory. But the violence of the shock may obliterate her mind. Just as well to kill her right away. Her tormented soul will make an exceptionally vindictive spirit. Dracula assures you that he can pull the mortal out of her stupor. She is more useful alive than dead. So I can turn her into a vindictive phantom, extract her memories, or wake her up.
I shall forge the world in my image. The only limit to my power is my imagination.
We're gonna wake her up. With patience, promises of vengeance, Dracula manages to pique the mortal's interest and pull her out of her state of shock. She answers his questions willingly. It's the Sanctum Lumia that destroyed her village, with those accursed wafts that don't have an ounce of humanity in them. I'm certain they're linked to the disappearances. It's not the first time they've been here. Before, they always took 1 or 2 people with them when they left. We never saw the people they took again. I know where their sanctuary is. Please, I'm begging you, meet me there. I can't avenge my village alone, but with you by my side, they won't stand a chance. Encouraging the mortal sense of vengeance is always a good thing, especially when you can thwart the Lumen's plans at the same time. You might take time to help her. Ooh, this became a side quest, a little side story.
Knowledge is power.
It's in the wrong one. Damn. It's that one where there's going to be... Hold up, I gotta go to the map. Okay, so I'll get 60 souls, but one of my disciples will receive a negative trait. Well, I'll need a stick. I'll need a Styx altar after that.
Sacrifice to dominate.
Get rid of this.
Choose quickly. Evil will not spread by itself.
We're gonna give sharpening. All right. So now we got to go through to the second, or to the next chapter. Now this chapter is just the same. If you watched
This
last
forest
time,
isn't
you
so
know.
terrifying. Not yet.
This is where they meet the golem, who is using the claw to drum up
screams
knowledge.
of terror. Such sweet music to my ear.
After sacrificing a skill, it's all on the same one. So I have to go over here. We are about to get a whole bunch of stuff.
I don't want it!
When I give, I get.
I could sack this one to get a gold level. The highest level. Let's do Mirror Blade and let's see what we get.
Choose quickly. Evil will not spread by itself.
Ooh, we're gonna take Deadly Gash. That is a very good one there. That's what we're gonna take. Alright. You need stealth for this, and unfortunately, her stealth is still... She's even got negative on her stealth, and her stealth is still 8. This will give her a little bit of everything. And her stealth isn't bad, it's 5, but her stealth is 8. And we're gonna have to go with Talented.
This is no task for a peasant.
Your disciples find the survivors of the sanctuary, the village covered in ashes. In front of the sanctuary, she indicated. You can feel the presence of many wafts in the area. Despite her apprehensiveness, the mortal implores your disciples to guide her inside. She wants to see for herself what happened to her loved ones. If that can feed her hatred of the Lumen, it's not a bad idea. It will take her even more susceptible to signing a pact. The wafts, what bizarre creatures. They seem to have no conscience at all and be entirely devoted to eliminating evil in all its forms. You can discover their secrets. You might be able to turn that to your advantage. It won't be easy to sneak inside the sanctuary without being seen. If only the White Lady can find a way to distract them. We're going to sneak her inside, and we are going to use our...
Do it yourself. The dice were loaded from the start.
A lady never
Not
fails.
a great situation, because I only have 5. We might die here, but that's fine. Despite the human's presence, the White Lady managed to create a diversion on the other side of the sanctuary that attracts the Waft's attention. Once they see the Wafts are on the wrong track, your disciple slips into the sanctuary with the mortal. If I don't want to make my presence known, no one will ever
You have to know how
suspect
to
it.
prod destiny in order to remain
Which she gets,
powerful.
which gives her more physical damage, which she doesn't need. Your disciple finally discovered the villagers who disappeared from sanctuary deep inside the sanctuary, or rather their remains to be precise. They are all dead and horribly disfigured by the Sanctum Luminum's experiments. You notice some of the corpses look like half-formed wafts. So that's what these creatures are. Humans who've had their dark sides tortured out of them by the Sanctuary Lumion. We're just fodder for them. The raw materials they use to obtain these monsters they use to do their bidding, I abhor them. You're the disciples of Satan I've heard rumors about, aren't you? I want to speak with your master. I want to offer my soul to him in exchange for the power to destroy. What a magnificent thirst for vengeance. But you have to take her somewhere befitting to demonic rituals to give her the type of power she craves. White Lady would rather stay here to study the unformed wafts and learn to appropriate their strength. We're going to make the pact. You sign a pact with the mortal. She now belongs to you. You arrange to meet her at a malign fountain where she can begin her new life in your service. Probably should have inspected the wafts more.
In order to remain powerful.
Okay, I have to go that way. Oh no. There's no way I can get to it. Yeah, I'm absolutely screwed. There's literally no way I can get to it. Because I can't use the devil. I can't use the devil to cheat it.
My disciples will have to fix that.
Oh, that looks like fun.
Arriving at an abandoned shack, your disciples encourage a small aggregation. All the poor are gathered in the town square. You quickly realize that the Sancta Luminant have organized a soup kitchen. You know it's only a pretext for making themselves look good and doctorate new followers. You could turn the situation to your advantage by changing the soup to vinegar. If Bloody Mary poisons the soup, you can recoup a great harvest of souls tonight. There's no way I can do this one, so we're going to see if 74% can do it.
More!
Hey, we succeeded. All right. She disguises herself as a beggar and bleeds into the crowd. When she turns for a bowl of soup, she discreetly dumps a vial of poison into the cauldron. A few minutes later, all the villagers who ate the soup become violently ill as they look on helplessly. Now you just have to reap their souls to expand your power.
Really? It's for me?
Yeah, the problem is that...
The Kurz will pay for that.
Damn it, I need to go to that Styx level too. I need to get more essence. Not good for the home team.
The Conductor of Souls finally deigns to show himself. Don't make him wait.
Alright, we have the Brooch of Anticipation. When an enemy plays Preparation, +1 AP. That's when they have the little blue symbol over their head that isn't purple or red. Soulstone, when acquired, +20 current and max diabolical essence. And, well, I have to get this. 110%, I have to get that. And what do I want to do now? And now we can leave. But yeah, I had to do that. So
done right, do it yourself. I am irresistible.
This is not great, because I'm going to get hit by the... So I have no relics for right now. That's fine. It's an event. We're going to do this one.
Oh, that looks like fun.
Your disciples arrive at the malign fountain where they are arranged to meet your new servant, the mortal who led you to the Waft Sanctuary. She can't wait to flaunt the diabolical powers you promised her. But it'll take all night for the ritual to strip the mortal of every ounce of humanity. She'll be utterly defenseless during the ritual. You can just sacrifice her instead and increase your own power more quickly, but you would deprive the new world of all her malicious energy. In earlier times, witches used this spot for powerful ceremonies in your honor. Many humans were sacrificed here to win your favor. Time to revive those ancient traditions. No, we're going to perform the ritual. Bloody Mary pronounces the ritual incantation and plunges the mortal into the fountain. She must lay there all night, motionless, in order to suck all traces of humanity from her soul forever. Regrettably, the Sancta Luminans men find your disciples' trail and attack in force before the malign fountain. They mustn't be allowed to interrupt the ritual. So here we go.
I'm terribly sorry.
It's fight time.
But it seems your time has come.
I have to get my hands dirty again.
Yeah, she's got that protection on her. Okay.
I'm parched.
Mirror, mirror, who shall die tonight? Ugh.
Okay, so you go first.
That bows down before my power.
There we go. As the sun rises, nothing remains of the Sancta Luminan troops. Your disciples have left no survivors. The mortal in the fountain sits up. There's no longer anything human about her. Her scraggly body reminds you of a 1,000-year-old witch, ready to plunge the world into chaos. In the depths of the fountain's virulent water, Bloody Mary finds a small, shiny stone. It's all that's left of the humanity that inhabited this mortal when the night began. Bloody Mary can use this pearl of humanity to create an extremely powerful relic, but she could also simply eat it and multiply her strength exponentially. Ooh, demonic relic or ingest it? Decisions. I think we'll make the relic, because I think Only has to mount the pearl discreetly in a malevolent object to multiply its power and create
These relics
a
will
demonic
only
breath.
make our conquest more bloody. Perfect.
I think we're going to do this one. While your disciple is playing with her new powers, you order the scrawny witch to destroy all the Sanctum Luminance agents she can find and send you their souls. That should keep your enemies occupied for a while and, at the same time, comfortably fill up your reserves of power. This night couldn't have turned out any better.
I corrupt. I pervert.
And we got more terror coming.
Loudest.
More souls. And even more terror. Because we are all about that terror.
Really? It's for me?
Now we have to do the actual fight that's here. Ooh, we can get more terror.
I heard you. You called me 3 times. I have to get my hands dirty again.
And just end the turn, and she's dead. If your opponent's doing something to protect their health, just
Feel
destroy
my
their
rage.
spirit. Okay, so we're going to the side with no essences communed for the first use of devil powers. Ooh, we discovered another
A
relic.
fragment of power for my disciples.
I can double the level of her masks. Or get the Necronomicon. Or get the Bloody Metronome. I think actually we're going to do Infernal Privilege. That's one of her special ones. Which will make all her weapons better. Or all her masks better. Monuments to the glory of Van Helsing decorate the path
Their
at
time
regular
is
intervals.
counted. Hillocks and fields as far as the eye can see. This scene lacks chaos.
Gotta double check something. That's the book chapter. This one will give me new traits. But the threat, no. Alright, need temptation and ruse. He's got okay temptation. Ooh, omnipotent. Yeah.
Indeed, this is
Rule of
no
omnipotent
task
whenever
for a
you see it.
peasant.
A strange traveler playing a flute crosses paths with your disciple. Behind him is an obedient column of rats entranced by his music. Once again, the Pied Piper. The flutist's powers seem to emanate from his instrument. White Lady could easily absorb it, but the rats might be a problem if she doesn't take care of them first. Let's hail the traveler first. Sorry, buddy, I can't stop playing this flute. I have to take these rodents far away from Bridgeton before they start attacking innocent people again. The flutist is focused on his music. There may be a way for the White Lady to use Thespors clown to your purpose. Distract him so he keeps playing, or appeal to his dark side. I'm going to try this, and let's see if we can do it with no essence.
A lady never fails.
Yes! The flutist naively answers all of White Lady's questions about his instrument. Freed from their musical trance, the rats attack and devour the flutist, leaving not a crumb. Your disciple just has to pick up the flute and absorb its power.
I am pleased with these offerings. Take them.
And we are going to do another one of possession, hopefully to power up possession again.
You have to know how to prod destiny in order to remain powerful.
Alright, we have an elite combat.
Bow before your queen.
The Admiral is the one who is the elitist. So we're going to see if we can kill one of the mediums beforehand. Got one of them. And let's see if we can get the other one out.
I'm parched.
What game are we playing?
Ah, he's going to do some healing. Not if I can help it.
Seems I got carried away.
I have to get my hands dirty again.
Ah, that works. So yeah, we got him. Got him quick.
These relics are potent enough to contain my power.
Each time you sacrifice a skill, get 80 souls. Ration coupon. After each Strix Fountain, gains that. Or Ritual Dagger. After each combat, the holder's max HP and SP permanently increased by 2. Basically slowly making them harder and harder to kill. I'm going to do the Dreamcatcher. So now we're on to the next chapter. This one, of course, will be about the
This place is teeming
puppeteer
with life. There are
giving
so
us
many
the
souls to reap. My disciples enter.
gave us the item needed for
Feel
Caleb,
my
and now we're
rage.
going after the. All right. We're gonna go over here to this one because I don't want to trigger the other one. Get a good trait and
You have
60
to
more
know
souls.
how to prod destiny in order to remain.
Alright, so we have combat at the sanctuary. We can get more terror. No matter what, we're doing 2 waves. So we could get more terror. Or we could get 2 skills. I'm not gonna lie, kind of feeling doing the more terror, but skills can be pretty good. Alright, let's set up an ambush and get the skills. Let's get some new stuff.
Bow before your queen.
Alright.
I'm listening, Master.
I have to get my hands.
I'm listening, Master.
What game are we playing?
I'm parched. Darkness makes me stronger.
What game are we playing?
I have to get my hands dirty again.
Let me return the kindness.
Mirror, mirror, who shall die tonight?
All right.
What game are we playing?
All right, wave 2.
I'm listening, Master.
Mirror, mirror, who shall die tonight? Mirror, mirror, who shall die tonight?
I need blood.
All right,
To get
so
my hands dirty again.
Here I am.
What
Ready
game are we
again.
playing?
I'm listening, Master.
How dare you attack me, mortal? How dare you attack me, mortal?
oh, that's not good for the home team.
I have to get my hands dirty again.
Unfortunately, the other guy's going to be able to kill me.
Not over yet, mortal. The most severe punishments await you. That defeat
well.
was calculated. My plan is working perfectly.
Not a huge fan of. Oh, cool! I got Terror in the City. So I got the Ouija board and Spectral Blast. So we're gonna redo this one, but we're not gonna take the white lady with us. We're gonna take the Headless Horseman again.
The claw of Geryon, cut from the creature of the same name. My Soon the humans will all bow down before
All right.
me.
New trait, and ooh, we're going to that last one to get the plus 10 essence. You know, I have to do a lot of fights if I go because of the route I'm on. Nah, let's get the skills. I need the skills to pay the bills.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems your time has come.
That ends one of them. And now she's vulnerable to everything else.
Who should I kill?
Darkness makes me stronger.
Who should I kill? You lack discipline. Cower before my omnipotence.
Alright, so
Take everything you can.
bloodlust, stabbing, animal instincts. We're gonna take this.
The Curs will pay for that.
Alright, none on my line.
This forest isn't so terrifying. Not yet.
We could literally have terror right on the next point and then get another skill to go against the elite. Yeah, let's do that.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems your time has come.
Hunger! In the fight? You don't hold anything back. I'll do likewise.
Ah.
I'm listening, Master. I feed in
Who
the
should I kill?
darkness.
What game are we playing?
Yeah, she keeps healing herself. So, I've got to kill her before she can...
Who should I kill?
I'm parched.
Hunger! Don't hold anything back. I'll do likewise. Who should I kill?
What game are we playing?
for such frail creatures. The people fear me once again. That is how it should be.
I'm gonna get 60 more souls when I come up. So this will put me at 100 souls.
Finally.
Not gonna worry about that. We're gonna get 2 waves, but we're gonna get a skill.
Will roll tonight.
I'm parched.
On guard.
What game are we playing?
I'm parched.
Mirror, mirror, who shall die tonight? I want to
What's keeping you from ridding us of this vermin, disciples? Who should I kill?
She's the weakest, so therefore it forces that.
Who should I kill? Our duel is coming to its close.
I'm parched. Your end near.
Who should I kill?
I'm parched.
Cower before my omnipotence.
There we go.
Simple mortal trinkets. You'd better find a use for.
Yeah, we're definitely going to this. Power up for stabbing.
Take everything you
Because
can.
that's going to give us something else. And we're going to get this one. Alright. First, let's go over here and knock out this event. Two of them get obstinate, and he gets psychologist. I need stealth. She has the best stealth rating, so
that looks
she's gonna get her obstinate. Your disciples discover a sanctuary that shows every sign of being abandoned. The walls are crumbling, the doors are rotting off, and the paths are overrun with thistles. But when they sneak a look inside, they discover Sanctum Lumen agents attempting to purify a strange occult relic. You must get your hands on it before the mortals ruin it with its power. Looking closely, you realize that the decor isn't natural. The sanctuary itself seems new, almost as though it was built recently and partly destroyed on purpose. It must be a secret lair where the Sanctum Lumen devotees carry out their rituals. The mortals are so deeply enthralled in their ritual, they don't even notice Bloody Mary. She slips quietly behind them to stab them in the back. So,
Let's get down to business.
as we've already seen, sometimes even the really good ones do not go through, so we'll do that. Bloody Mary slips in behind the mortals like a cat and pierces their hearts with expert precision. Their lifeless bodies fall at her feet, leaving the coast clear to steal the relic. Sadly, they leave it sitting in a bath of holy water. The occult power intact, but Bloody Mary can't grab it without plunging her hand into the bath. She should be able to absorb a fraction of its power without touching it, but the relic would become worthless trinket. Now, if I fish the relic out, I will catch a negative trait, but it'll give me a relic. I'm going for the relic. That's to plunge her hand in the holy water to grab the relic, which leaves burns on her skin. Happily, your senses haven't deceived you. The object is a true relic from ancient times that should prove extremely
These relics
useful.
will only make our conquest more bloody. Perfect.
So we have Bottomless Bag. A second discovery of Wicked skills is generated each time you fuse 3 ordinary skills together. I can give her the Ritual Dagger, which will raise her hit points and SP each time, which isn't bad for her because she actually is fairly low. Or Pain Catcher. Every time a disciple makes a combatant vulnerable, all their skills recharge. That's a really good one too. I think we're going to go Bottomless Bag, though.
I don't want it!
Ah, but her spiritual damage is now negative. I actually don't know if it can go negative, but it might have.
Really? It's for me!
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems your time has come.
Okay.
Mirror, mirror, who shall die tonight? You're already broken?
Oh?
Hunger!
Your head is mine.
You don't hold anything back. I'll do likewise.
Mirror, mirror, who shall die tonight?
All right.
I'm parched. It seems I got carried away. I need blood.
Yeah, that one wasn't good at all for the home team.
Here I am, ready again.
Another night. Another conquest.
He did a massive hit. I mean, he jacked up everybody in one shot.
And to think that such a powerful relic was hidden in this rat hole.
Oh, we're definitely doing Predator's Instinct. We've done this one before. It makes us basically unstoppable for a while. Alright, this is a random one. Let's see what random thing they
I'm
gave us.
surprised
Oh,
any
right.
humans were able to survive the fetid vapors of this swamp.
An altar of sacrifice. We'll do that in a second. Let's do this. Oh, right. That'll give... Yeah, hers is negative too. They need temptation and ruse. He's the only one that's
At
good
your
at those
service,
things.
master.
A strange traveler playing a flute crosses paths with your disciple. Ah, this is another rat. We're going to do Hail the Traveler. You know
I
what?
don't like this situation.
I want to see what happens in
Let's
this
cheat.
one. We did the other one, which raises
Perfect.
terror. The flutist stops playing to drink in Dracula's word. A dark flame lights in his eyes as your disciple describes the power he could wield if he served evil. You have now taken complete control of his weak spirit. What do you do with him? Send him to terrorize the villages with your rats. Order him to invade your enemy camp. We're going to go after the enemy camps. The flutist and his colony of rats obediently set off to their new mission. But the tone of his music has changed. It now seems to announce impending doom.
Souls rotten with vice. Oh, they should...
So we got more. I want to see more. I can't take any credit. Mortals let themselves be hypnotized as if they're just waiting to fall under my power.
It's for me.
Knowledge
He got
is
ingenious
power.
and he got Machiavellian. Plus he's going to get this boost here. Very, very cool.
Knowledge is power.
This sacrifice will make one of you more powerful. But who will you choose? Simple mortal trinkets. You'd better find a...
We want to get one more since we have Bottomless Bag. We want to do one more to do that. Alright, now we're moving on to the next chapter. This one should be the
Many humans lie dead among the roots of
the
these
introduction of
trees.
Caleb.
My disciples...
Yep, this is the introduction of Caleb.
My influence is growing.
Ooh, we got more coming. Double the number of souls to be won. Well, we're actually going to go for the... Yeah, we're going to go with this one. Because we need to go...
When I give, I get.
Let's hope that we get something good for here.
I am pleased with these offerings. Take them.
Well, we'll learn another Unguard, but he won't have any combat powers right now until he gets... But this will let him get that power boost 2 turns in a row.
Scream as loudly.
Need Ruse and Occult. Ooh, and that gives him
At your
physical damage
service,
3.
master.
100% doing that. Your disciples notice a violent argument. Oh, this is the 2 scholars having the debate over what actually is needed for the Philosopher's Stone.
Let's get down to business. My power is absolute.
Perfect.
simple mortal trinkets. You'd better find a use for them.
Knowledge is power.
All right. Yeah, we're 100% going up here.
No one stands against the Prince of Hell.
And we just gotta make sure we don't go to that one. All
I
right,
hear
come
the
on up
murmurs of the
here.
trees. They're fed up with humans. Let us answer their prayers. The waters of the Styx offer invincibility. I need more.
Yeah, I could have removed her negative, but honestly, I needed the essence. Occult and Ruse. But that +2 to physical damage is really good for her. Your disciples go to an abandoned shack where a Sanctum Luminum priestess is rumored to carry out magical ceremonies, connect the dead every night. Ah, yes. This is... she's trying to give people peace.
I don't
And
like
so
this situation.
Are
Let's
gonna...
change it.
We're only gonna do 5. Let's see if... That should still be enough to do it. Yes. So we're gonna steal it and get the souls because we are pretty close to
Fresh.
the Grim Reaper, which we will definitely pour some more into.
Really? It's for me?
All right, and going up here.
Hillocks and fields as far as the eye can see. This scene lacks chaos.
All right, so he has the Midnight Charm, which is a Dracula specific charm. You obtain a wicked copy of Unleash the Beast. As long as Dracula is vulnerable, he gets 1 dodge. Dreamcatcher. Each time you sacrifice a skill, you get 80 souls. And Sword of Thrones, max 1 more AP. Recharge skills, now recharge only 3 random skills per disciple. So, we'll think about that, but we're going to do this first. And because of Bottomless Bag, we're going to get some new stuff here.
Choose quickly. Evil will not spread by itself. With that, the humans will finally submit to my yoke.
And we'll get another one of these Bleeding Hearts, because if we get another one, we can actually power it up again.
I am pleased with these offerings. Take them. With that, the humans will finally submit to my yoke.
And we're gonna do Dreamcatcher. Oh, you know what?
Take
I have
everything
enough
you
for it.
can.
Midnight Charm. He got the last thing of Unleash the Beast. Which means
Take
we're about to
everything you
get
can.
more. So yeah, that was a good shopping spree right there. A lot of good things.
Keep crowding together, humans. You're making my job easier.
Plus 18. A little bit of everything. She has a respectable scare. So let's do inspired. You get to Edgeton just in time to attend a grand banquet in honor of the dead. For one night each year, the dead cross the border between purgatory and the surface to dine with the living. It must be a recent tradition because at your full power, you would have never permitted such a thing. Your defeat 10 years ago is certainly what opened the gap between worlds. It's time to close it up. When mortals are in contact with phantoms, they learn not to fear death. They understand what's coming, that those with too many regrets stay stuck on the surface while criminals sink directly to the depths of hell. But most of the departed end up in purgatory, the first circle of hell, where no punishment awaits them. This knowledge is enough to make humans serene and appease their conflicts, but this fragile assurance can be shattered. So we're going to incite the dead to possess the living. Bloody Mary assures the dead that there's no risk to the living if they exchange places for one night. The naive phantoms welcome the idea of being able to taste the pleasures of life again for a few hours. They occupy the bodies of the living, chasing their souls from their mortal shells. In the moment you've been waiting for, you quickly harvest the fresh souls to increase your power. Stuck in their new bodies and unable to take action against you, the dead lament the decision that brought about the ruin of their families.
Souls rotten with vice. Oh, they shall be very useful.
And I got 69 souls. Nice. That was fun. We should do it again. Your bragging resembles your performance. Deplorable.
Really? It's for me.
So, while she got better stuff,
I didn't expect
he
that.
got a negative. I hate when that happens, but it does.
Really? It's for me.
Well, here we go. Another elite combat.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems your time has come.
What game are we playing? Mirror, mirror, who shall die tonight?
Oh, it's one of those. And that is why he is a beast.
It's almost boring.
That is why if a Dracula is set up properly, he just murks your ass.
These relics are potent enough to contain my power.
Incubator begins with 1 growth. Ritual bracelets. Holder earns +2 damage for each of their depleted skills. And holder begins with 2 haste. Those are all pretty good, but I think... I think we're going to do this to let her do her thing. Now, this should be the puppet.
My disciples,
Yes, it is.
fear my rage.
And the 2 combats are double the souls. So we actually won't be going that way. We're going to be... Ooh! We discovered a relic.
These relics will only make our conquest more bloody. Perfect.
Styx Fountain, earn 80 souls. The Grim Reaper Scythe. Each time you earn a terror effect, you receive 20 souls. And the holder gets +2 in all their social characteristics. Each time they pass a social test, you get 8 diabolical essence. We're going to go ahead and give him the cursed apple. Which means that he's got to be the one that does some of these. But that's fine.
Go forth and plunge this land into chaos. Sacrifice to dominate.
We're going to hope that it gives us the one that we need to do the level up.
I am pleased with these
It
offerings.
did! It gave us the blade. Yes!
Simple mortal trinkets. You'd better find a use. Choose quickly. Evil will not spread by itself. Souls rotten.
Yep, that's some good stuff right there. Now we're going to run into our random area.
Knowledge is power.
Alright. So we can literally have a terror effect on the next night, or some skill. Let's have a terror effect on the next night.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems your time has come.
Those humans didn't have a chance. I defile, I corrupt, I pervert. I shall reforge the world in my image. The only limit to my power is my imagination.
We're going to do a quote of this, because we're going to go to Styx.
There's nothing like the vile waters of the sea.
There we go. And we got a Grim Reaper coming up again. Ooh, sacrificial. Who gets it this time?
Sacrifice to dominate. I am pleased with these offerings. Take them. Finally.
Because we have a Grim Reaper coming up, and last time we spent a lot of souls and got some really good stuff, so... Oh, that's a good one too.
What are my orders?
So. And the first thing we do here, we discover, I accidentally clicked through. We discover a fountain that used to be evil. Drinking it will increase your strength, as long as the stuff hasn't been purified. Headless Horseman observes his reflection in the distorted waters at the edge. So, we are going to...
I don't like this situation. Let's change it.
You give the orders, I carry them out.
Examining the fountain, Headless Horseman recognized the aura of ancient and powerful magic that does not reek of the sacred. Your disciple can safely drink from it. I did as you ordered, Master. What is my next mission? Headless Horseman observes his reflection. And I could study the ancient magic, but no, let's just drink from the fountain. Let's see what we get. Leans over the fountain to drink. As soon as the water enters his body, the feeling of power invades him. He leans in for another drink, but to his surprise, all the water has evaporated. There's nothing more to be gained from this fountain.
But it'll do.
He got captivating.
Not my head, but it'll do. No one stands against the Prince of Hell.
Okay, so I have to go to the random and up to the fight.
This tree is already dead. Let's see what I can glean from it.
Alright. That'll give him powerful ruse.
What are my orders?
A murder of crows attracts your attention. As you get close, the birds fly away to reveal a half-devoured body. He's fairly good. He should be able to identify.
You give the orders, I carry them out.
Yes. It's an alchemist this time instead of a demon hunter. All his equipment is covered with strange substances. That's probably what caused his death. He leans over the corpse to examine it. Carefully search the corpse or taste the substance.
Let's get down to business.
I will be a little kid with this.
Start.
You give the orders, I carry them out.
Headless Horseman absorbs the substance, lethal qualities to increase his strength. He feels even more
It's not
monstrous
my head,
than ever.
But it'll do. It's
You
not
got
my
careful.
head, but it'll do.
Ruffian. Ooh, plus damage. Nice.
It's not my head, but it'll do.
Let's see what the Grim
A
Reaper's got
conductor
for
of
me.
souls. All those innocent souls I harvested will finally be of use.
Alright, Demon's Tooth. Earn a 1 AP bonus each time you lose Diabolic Essence. Styx Jetstone. After each combat, recuperate 4 Diabolic Essence. The Fountains of Styx no longer heal you. Or Chalice of Blood. Increase the amount of healing done by disciples by 5. Well, first let's get this done. Maxed out Feint.
Choose quickly. Evil will not spread by itself.
You know what? We're going to take this Jetstone and get healed after every battle. Let's see what it does. Alright. Here we go for the next chapter. This will be finding the priest who created Caleb.
Arrive at the sanctuary.
And getting a little bit of his hair for the...
Screams of terror. Such sweet music to my ears.
Alright, so we're going up here to random. Let's see what we have hold up. Did I forget something back there? No, I didn't.
Be on your guard, disciples. Even you are not impervious to the snares of this swamp.
Alright, so we have an elite combat.
I heard you. You called me 3 times.
I'm listening, Master.
What game are we playing? Serves you right.
I'm listening, Master. I feed in the darkness.
Who should I kill? On guard!
What game are we playing?
You don't hold anything back. I'll do likewise.
I'm listening.
Those who do not submit must die.
Not bad, not bad at all. We were able to take them out. And
These relics will only make our conquest more bloody. Perfect.
oh no, pocket mirror, all every time. Like I said. So we have to go to the combat so that we don't trigger the
What a pretentious structure.
goodness.
Humans are always trying to raise themselves.
All right, the sacrificial altar.
This sacrifice will make one of you more powerful. But who will I choose? I am pleased with these offerings. Take them. Finally, fresh.
All right. Terror in 2 nights. Don't care one way or another about that. I mean, it'd be nice to power up my terror a little bit more. Or 2 waves, but 2 skills. I think I want to do 2 waves, 2 skills.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems your time has come.
Welcome to hell, mortal. Who should I kill? On guard!
anything back.
I'll do likewise. Who should I kill? Abandoning me, disciples? Do you want to feel my wrath? My power is invincible.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Choose quickly. Evil will not spread by itself.
I guess this one?
Take everything you can.
No, I think I'm gonna take nothing off of that
Simple
one.
mortal trinkets. You'd better find a use for. The Styx, with the putrid corpses that crowd its waters.
There we go. Get rid of some negative traits. Excuse me. Either way, I'm going to have to get into a fight, and I'm going to have to fight an elite troop right after that. So you know what? We're going up this way.
I hate fields. I'd love to see them burn.
Alright, so terror or 2 skills? We're gonna do this one, just a quick thing.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems your time has come. I'm parched. Oh? Huh.
Who should I kill?
What game are we playing?
Who should I kill? On guard! Soon the humans will all bow down before me.
The one you get for the diabolical essence isn't great.
Their time is counted.
Well, avoid that book.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems your time has come.
Alright.
Who should I kill?
Dirt tastes like. Oh, you're going to love it. Serves you right.
I'm listening, Mark. Darkness makes me stronger.
Those who do not submit must die.
Solve that problem.
Now the mortals can come. And to think that such a powerful relic was hidden in this rat hole.
You know what? We're gonna get a scapegoat.
Country folk cultivate the soil, and I harvest their soul. My disciples find the abandoned
Now,
farm.
this part was them putting the essence into the doll.
I defile, I corrupt, I pervert.
Oh, cool. Discovered another
These
relic.
relics are potent enough to contain my power.
We are going to do the Bloody Metronome, which is her other personal item.
Hillocks and
So-
fields as far as the eye
So if
can
she
see.
uses four,
This scene lacks chaos.
if she uses 4 abilities in one round, Dracula and the Headless Horseman will both get +3. And that's actually not that hard, but first we have to go to her.
Sacrifice to dominate. I am pleased with these offerings. Choose quickly. Evil will not spread by itself. Scream as loudly.
All right. So in this combat, I will show you how she can pull off that being able to use 4
That putrid
abilities
smell.
in one thing.
That deathly silence. I feel right at home.
Needs stealth and temptation.
What are my orders?
Oh. The presence of an unnatural creature attracts your disciples to Mudford. The cruel and brutal thug is called the Bone Breaker. His hideous features identify him as a son of a witch, an aberration that requires numerous human sacrifices before it can manifest. The carcass of his most recent victims are twisted at impossible angles, forming glyphs made of flesh and bone. The Bone Breaker is bending them over, preparing a bloody ritual. Sons of witches are like the Bone Breaker are extremely rare. Witches are always the 7th daughter of the 7th daughter and almost never give birth to males. Most of them destroy such freaks of nature at birth, but from time to time a naive mother tries to save her son. Maybe she thinks she'll be able to control the demon that lurks inside him. Many witch family lines have been prematurely broken in this way, with mothers sacrificed by the perverse magic of their own offspring. The Bonebreaker would be a great asset to your cause, but Headless Horseman can only discreetly appropriate his power while he concentrates on the ritual. I could steal his power, sign a pact, or reinforce his powers.
I shall
we're going
forge the
to
world in my image.
sign a pact.
My power is absolute.
You give the orders, I carry them out.
Headless Horseman steps out of the shadows to offer the Bonebreaker protection and the assurance that he continue his work without being bothered by his enemies. The witch's son seems very interested. If I work for you, you can promise me that demon hunters and the Sancta Lumen will never have my skin? It's a deal. I'm in. Where do I sign? The Headless Horseman hands the Bonebreaker a contract that he signs with an X. Now his soul belongs to you. Now what do I do now? Send him to keep your enemies busy, demand a gift, devour his soul. We'll send him to keep everybody busy. With your protection, it shouldn't be a problem. I'm gonna break some bones in the area. That way I'll have their undivided attention. The Bonebreaker applies himself to his task with zeal, and panic reigns in the streets of Mudford. All the demon hunters located nearby have assembled to stop him before the night is over, leaving the rest of the region unprotected.
Growing.
Even more. If I'm not careful, I may succumb to your delicious
Knowledge
promises
is
myself.
power.
Mind of Steel.
It's not my head, but it'll do.
Terror in Five Nights, we don't care about that. We're going to get some skills. 2 waves.
We'll roll tonight.
Now this is how she activates her metronome.
That's right.
I'm parched. Who should I kill?
Keep killing. I need more souls.
I'm listening, Master.
Then literally just each one gets one, and they're done.
Conquest.
But yes, that is how she sets off 4 abilities in one turn.
Now the mortals get you. Take everything you can. Simple mortal trinkets. You'd better find a use for them.
We're going to the sticks.
I'm surprised any humans were able to survive the fetid vapors of this swamp. The waters of the Styx offer invincibility.
Yeah, unfortunately we can't really do anything. I don't have any more negative traits, and we don't have any, and we can't get any essence from them.
No one stands against the Prince of Hell. Isolating yourselves far from the cities will only mean that fewer people hear your cries of pain, mortals.
Ooh, I could get over 100 souls right now. You know what? We're gonna do that, so that when we get up to the Grim Reaper, we have more than enough to buy our stuff.
Your time has come.
Okay.
I'm listening, Master.
Hunger! I always aim for the head.
I'm parched. I feed in the darkness.
Who should I kill?
Something done right, do it yourself. Reality is but a toy to me. My power is absolute.
You don't hold anything back. I'll do likewise.
I'm listening, Master.
From now on, you
we go.
belong to me.
Yeah, sometimes it's just worth it just to spend a little
Now
essence
the
to cheat the
monster.
system.
Scream as loudly.
We have another fight.
Many humans lie dead among the roots of these trees. I quite like this place.
Let's get some new skills.
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems your time has come.
What game are we? Dirt
Get him up.
You don't hold anything back. I'll do likewise. You don't hold anything back. I'll do likewise.
I'm parched.
Those who do not submit must die.
We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good
I
here.
feel my strength. Take everything you can. Simple mortal trinkets. You'd better find a use for them.
Alright, now this is where I died before I got here last time. So this is one we're actually going to listen to.
My disciples arrive in the town of New Florentine, where they have planned to trap Caleb. The priest, visible to all in the middle of the main street, is trembling like a leaf. When Caleb appears, he collapses to the ground, all his courage having taken flight. Fortunately, Caleb does not yet know fear, and he approaches the cleric, intrigued. At that instant, my disciples destroy the cursed puppet. The priest dies instantly, and his soul leaves his body to seek shelter in that of Caleb. The latter utters a howl of anger and runs off, henceforth unable to use the Claw of Geryon. My influence is growing.
So we'll be going for the middle one.
Souls rotting.
Alright, and
The
let's go.
conductor of souls finally deigns to show himself. Don't make him wait. With that, the humans will finally submit to my yoke.
Alright, so up here we have the Demon's Tooth again. We have Plague Carrier. When an enemy dies, it applies its weakness and controls to other enemies. Or Demonic Sting for Dracula. When acquired, the holder gets +4 physical damage, but also 2 times -5 max SP in the form of traits. Now we'll go ahead and do that.
Knowledge is power.
Overexert and Torture. We got the Plague Carrier. And you know what? We'll also do the Demon's Tooth. And we'll max those out. Go ahead and get out of here.
Let's get down to business.
So we gotta go with that one. So we're almost to the final combat. So yeah, we're going up this way. This is random. We don't know which one it's gonna be.
What a wretched pile of
Two different
sticks.
events. So this one you need a cult and scare.
What am I
Yeah,
ordering?
I think we're gonna do Pain Master. On the road, a cry attracts your attention. It's a farmer who's scared by a threatening silhouette he saw in his field. You examine the silhouette more closely and discover that it's a scarecrow and not a beast of hell. But maybe you can turn the situation to your advantage. The scarecrow is wrapped in a black cape and does in fact look like a creature of the night. Before your defeat at the hands of the demon hunters, some scarecrows were like marionettes that came to life at night to attack innocent passerbyers in the dark. It won't take long for the farmer to realize his mistake. Headless Horseman has to act fast. I can either bring the scarecrow to light or just scare the farmer,
You give the
which we're
orders,
just going to scare the
I carry them
farmer.
out.
The Headless Horseman sets out a horrendous wail capable of curdling the farmer's blood. The night sky outlines a silhouette, that which could be the scarecrow's twin. The stunned farmer is at your mercy. What do you do to him? Tell him to go tell his tale. The farmer's story will spread throughout the neighboring villages with powder trail. Soon the local populace will be scared of the shadows roaming their fields, that they'll pass sleepless
The
nights
people
locked
fear
in their
me
cottages.
once again. That is how it should be.
More, I want to see more. That's really good. And we're going to be doing the regular
Not
battle,
my
not
head,
the elite
but it'll
battle,
do.
because it's double the amount of what's it called? Skills we earn. All right, here we go. Temptation and Scare. Well, she's got a good scare. Let's do Man of Steel, because I don't really need Essence. I'm at 79 out of 80. It says that the blacksmith of Old Trunk makes weapons for the demon hunters. It's time to pay him a visit. The weapons exposed on the racks aren't nearly as imaginative as the ones used during the war. Pieces made humans soft. You need to re-inject some cruelty into their weapons. The blacksmith is hard at work at the forge and hasn't yet noticed Bloody Mary's presence. I could curse his weapons. We'll just go for the terror.
Mom!
Bloody Mary uses the perpetual fire in the forge to torture the blacksmith. The blacksmith renounces all dignity and reveals everything he knows about the demon hunters. His screams echo through the town. Satisfied with her work, your disciple abandons his body in plain sight. That should make the humans think twice
My
about allying with your
influence is
enemies.
growing.
You inspire fear like a true officer. Good work. That's why I'm the master's favorite disciple.
Not
Are
my
you
head,
jealous?
But it'll do.
He got
Really?
obstinate,
It's
and
for
she
me.
got unnerving. And I got another bonus.
Really? It's for me.
A fragment
Chances
of
to
power
obtain
for my
wicked
disciples.
Every time he uses recharge, get +2 damage for that turn for the skills he recharges. We are definitely going to go Old Portrait because I use his stuff a lot. Here we go.
This town is repulsive. I'd love to watch it burn.
Playful. occultism and scare.
Oh,
Ooh, she gets more physical damage. That's always good for her. As they enter the town of Sacred Field, your disciples learn of a craftsman who makes enchanted mirrors. His works show each individual their best qualities, imparting hope to all those who look in them. You must get rid of this mortal and all his mirrors. The craftsman of his mirrors is remarkable. The craftsmanship of his mirrors is remarkable. They are objects fitting for a king. Such incredible pieces of art must only be accessible to the richest and most powerful humans. Thus, by cursing them, it's the powerful and rich you'll reach. The enchanted mirrors are truly extraordinary. Who knows what might happen if Bloody Mary looked at a reflection in one of them? Curse the mirrors, or force his craftsmanship to work on Diabolic
Done
work.
right. Do it yourself. The dice were loaded from the start.
We're gonna cheat our way into a great one. The craftsman is shaking from head to toe as he creates an artifact according to Bloody Mary's instructions. She seizes the finished artifact and slays the craftsman, ensuring that his talent will never again be used to make the world a better
These relics
place.
are potent enough to contain my power.
Alright, we have Netherworld Hourglass. At the beginning of each turn, the holder recharges one random skill. That's not bad for her. Condemned Souls. Each time you kill one enemy, you earn 6 souls. Or Punishing Nails. The holder recharge skill could no longer recharge those skills, but they get 2 skills recharged at the beginning of each turn. I think we're going to go Netherworld Hourglass.
really? It's for me.
I could have Terror and 2 Knights, but no, we're going to get 4 skills. I already knew that's what I was doing.
Heads will roll tonight.
Oh, we got some fun today.
What game are we playing?
Oh no. No, 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 no. Do not freeze. Do not freeze. Come on. Oh, don't freeze. I'm so close to the ending. No, 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 no. Okay. Woo. Oh. Oh, it's not liking this. Come on. Don't freeze. Come on. I am so close to the ending. Do not die on me. Okay. It keeps freezing. Come on, come on. Come on, we can get through this. We can get through this. Come on. Oh, this is rough. This is rough, but I gotta do it. Come on. Don't die on me yet. Come on.
Die!
Oh, why is this happening? I am so sorry this is pausing up on us for everybody's watching. Don't do this to me. Come on.
Orgy's broken?
I'm parched.
I think what's happening, I think it's the plague rat. I think that's what's screwing me up. I think it's the plague rat. Because it keeps trying to pass on everything. Alright, so now we know. Do not take the plague rat.
What's keeping you from ridding us of this vermin, disciples?
Some BS.
What game are we...
It's so easy. It's almost boring. I feel my strength.
Choose quickly. Evil will not spread by itself.
With that, the humans will finally submit to my yoke. With that, the humans will finally submit to my yoke. With that,
take everything you can.
the conductor of souls finally deigns to show himself. Don't make him wait.
Choose quickly. Evil will not spread by itself.
Simple mortal.
All right. Okay, we have one more thing to do, or two more things to do. We beat this event next.
What are my orders?
When your disciples enter the wall of Whispering Cemetery, the streets are strangely quiet, as if the city is deserted. They find the villagers laying about in the main square in a deep sleep. Or that's what it looks like until your disciples get closer and realize none of them are breathing. Your disciples are annoyed that they are not part of this massacre. You have no idea what powers could have caused the deaths of so many humans in such a bizarre manner. You do know, however, that they could be frustrating to your plans. Headless Horseman wants to contact the spirits of the dead to make them answer his questions. And
You
we're
give the
going
orders,
to.
I carry them out.
The dead respond to Headless Horseman's ritual servitude. They reveal that they were infected with the White Plague. The Sanctum Lumia intervened, promising to cure them, but in fact they only precipitated their deaths. The Sanctum Lumen have already returned once to carry off some of the bodies. The spirits say they are interested in the hearts of the dead, claiming they are full of magic. I want the heads I collect to wear as a grimace of terror. Your bragging resembles your,
Not my head,
your
but it'll
performance.
do.
Deplorable.
I
He got
didn't
ingenious,
expect that.
and he got conceited. The Sanctum Lumen will return this very night to retrieve the rest of the bodies. If their hearts are really bursting with magic, the Headless Horseman should make sure that they get his hands on them before their arrival. So,
Let's get down to business. The only limit to my power, my imagination. I feel my strength.
the Headless Horseman doesn't worry about the time and keeps a cool head as he carefully assimilates the power contained in the hearts. And it's a good thing because the magic is sacred. It inhibits putrefaction. Your disciple's essence of mind has allowed him to glean a maximum of power
I am
without
pleased
injury.
with these offerings. Take them.
Oh boy. Now we're gonna
Not
go.
my head, but it'll do.
We're gonna do the sticks, or we're gonna
I
have
sense
them
many souls
removed.
here. I must have them all. There's nothing like the vile waters of the Styx to invigorate me.
It removed one of the power-ups from, or one of the negatives that Dracula had, and now we're on to the final confrontation. This is it.
This type
we
of
win-
vile edifice is exactly to my taste. It's an invitation to crime and horror.
Time to see if we can get the claw.
My disciples follow Caleb to an uninhabited mansion. He has rallied his troops and is ready to die fighting. And so, battle is engaged.
All right.
A monstrosity such as yourself has no place on the side of light, Caleb.
Okay. So, one route. It was just that one.
Who should I kill? Hunger!
I'm listening, Master. I'm listening, Master.
that's not good for the home team.
It's high time I interfered. The dice were loaded from the start.
I see blood.
Okay, so
I'm
now
listening.
time to make him
I feed in the dark.
stupidly overpowered.
Even in death, you lack elegance.
Okay.
Want something done right? Do it yourself.
Okay, because of his dodge, he should be fine. Okay.
Who should I kill?
Mirror, mirror, who shall die tonight?
I don't like this situation. Let's change it. The only limit to my power is my imagination.
What game are we playing?
I'm parched.
It's high time I interfered. My power is absolute.
I need blood. Darkness makes me stronger.
Good lord, this guy just... And I'm dead. I can't survive.
I don't want to go back underground.
Oh yeah, I forgot. His dodge will make it so he can survive.
Hunger! You don't have a chance. Forgive me, myself. I must fall back. Who should I kill?
I'm listening, Master. No? Your end is near.
Who should I kill? I'll have to cut your head off. Our duel is coming to its close.
Are you serious? Yes! Oh, I did it! We won! We did it!
Caleb is dead. Surprise, anger, fear, and despair will have accompanied him in his final instance, allowing him to discover the intensity of human emotions. I shall recover my claw and welcome a new soul to hell.
So we got some new stuff. We got Martyr. We got Globetrotter. So we got Heavy Heart for Bloody Mary, the Temporal Ruby, and Ghostly Veil. Requisition for the Headless Horseman, Vial of Blood, Grim
to my
Reaper's Coin,
conquest.
Equilibrium.
A new addition to my collection.
You still need to collect 5 artifacts before you can face Van Helsing.
Good day, Master. Happy to see me.
But
I've always
unlocked
burned
Lilith.
to meet you.
So the other stuff that we did down here is we got Martyr, visited 10 sacrificial altars, Globetrotter, 12 events in 1 book. We beat the Claw. Ardent Fury, go from 1 to 5 brimstone, bitterness in a single turn. And Immortal Power, play 7 skills in a single turn. Oh, look, the Claw's sitting back there over the fireplace.
The more
So let's
I
check out-
spread terror, the more my disciples will gather around me. I must continue.
So this is Lilith. Her whole stuff is... She applies burns, warmth and wail. Warmth and wall. Lilith heals and protects her allies. Not bad. And then her 2 specific ones, Mistress of Suffering, Mistress of Pleasure. Oh no, it's the Succubus Necklace. At the beginning of each combat, replace Lilith's Mistress of Suffering with Mistress of Pleasure. And Black Widow's Ring, Lilith recharges, can now target any disciple to give the provocation to. So that's very cool. Go over
My
here.
powers are returning, bit by bit. That accursed Van Helsing's time is almost up. The hour of his judgment is approaching.
Garing's Claw is a fascinating artifact. With its help, I can ensure that no mortal raises against me ever again. Even Van Helsing wouldn't be able to find the inspiration to confront me, but my vengeance wouldn't taste as sweet. If I destroy his ability to think for himself, Van Helsing would hardly realize the depth of his loss. I prefer to break him myself, make him look defeat in the eye, and feel the despair warp his soul, while his conscience watches helplessly. So next, we're going after the Hydra head. The Hydra of Lerna was sublime, all scales and fangs, oozing venom and using its brilliant mind to hold in check the hunters who were in its pursuit. Today, it is a trophy gift it with speech on display in the drawing room of Gabriel, alchemist of the Sancta Lumen. This fall from grace cannot go unpunished. My disciples will go to Brexton, a small town that is well known to alchemists and poisoners, and begin their investigation. So we're going after the Hydra head next. Achievements that we've gotten. Killing spree. Let's see. I'm looking for new ones that we haven't looked at yet. Oh, we got the Vial of Blood. Each time an enemy loses hit points or SP through a weakness, the holder is healed by the same amount. So if I use bleeding, it will heal whoever I did that to. So that'd be actually really good for Mary, because of how rapidly I can put bleeding on people. Requisition. Steal an enchantment and then power up. Globetrotter, got the Grim Reaper's coin. The Grim Reaper returns the skill to upgrade at the end of the encounter that you gave to him. So instead of having to wait till the next time you see him, you can pay 20 souls, put up the thing. When you finish it, he'll hand you the upgraded skill. Very cool. Equilibrium. At the beginning of each turn, reduce by 1 the AP cost of a skill owned in duplicate of the same rarity. So if you have 2 of the same rarity where you're just waiting for the third one to upgrade them, this makes them cheaper. Some of those would make them cost 0. Lilith, of course. Terrifying. Visit 15 zones while under a terror effect in one book. 5. I'd have to do 15 at all. Putting on masks. Defeat Van Helsing with each disciple for total supremacy. Finish the book Head of the Hydra and you will get the ritual candle. Each time you gain a level of terror, you discover 1 wicked skill. Ooh. Specialist in death. These are just really cool levels. Oh, some other stuff that we got. We got this ability for her, the Spectral Blast. Heavy Heart for Bloody Mary. Temporal Ruby. At the end of your turn, keep up to 5 unused AP for the next turn. And the Ghostly Veil. All combatants, disciples, and enemies earn +4 spiritual damage. So it just slowly hurts everybody. Next will be Power. The Mask of Power. After that will be a skill for Dracula, Ancient Inspiration, +3 to spiritual damage, applies superpower, doubles inflicted damage. So, gut yourself, use that, then do that big power to hit everybody. New skills for Lilith, Monster's Hide. New skill for Baron Samedi. I can't wait to get him. And then, of course, our statistics. 95 enemies defeated. 796 damage inflicted. Max inflicted in a single turn. Good lord. 405 souls was the highest I've ever had. 17 skills enhanced. 31 relics retained. 4 hours game time. 3 combatants in a row without losing any essence. And 1 book victory. So, this was a lot of fun. We're going to call it here. So, next Sunday, we are playing this again, and we are going into the Hydra's Head. So, I can't wait to see you guys there. I want to thank everybody who viewed this on YouTube, this became the first one of these became my most viewed video on YouTube, and I hope this one goes just as well. I hope you all enjoy it, and thank you a lot. And this is the Lion Ben C signing off.